while you guys all sit there enjoying the show, he draws the episode.
Yeah, and he sells them on his website, RyanJEbelt.com.
We just got back from an amazing weekend in Michigan where we did Kill Tony's in Lansing, Grand Rapids, and Detroit, Michigan. And it sure is fun to be home.
And yeah, there was only one drive-by at one of our shows, only one.
In Detroit, yes,
yeah.
That actually is true. It wasn't at one of our shows, it was outside after the show, but yes, you are correct. Technically, there was a drive-by at one of our shows. Hello to the thousands and thousands watching the live stream on YouTube right now, and good day to the hundreds packed into this room, maybe 150. So we're excited though. For those of you watching the live stream, I'm back on the road tomorrow. I go to Toronto, Canada, where I'm headlining shows tomorrow, and every single night, new shows added as of today to Toronto, Canada, and we already have a sold-out Kill Tony Friday night in Toronto. Next week, I'm in Chicago, all weekend, 10-3 to 10-6. That's 5 shows at Zany's downtown, and then the week after that, it's Kill Tony Mania, live in San Francisco. Really big deal. It's the first time ever that we're doing 2 separate Kill Tonys in the same night. That's 2 Kill Tonys with 2 different, the band will be doing 2 different characters. It's 2 different buckets. It's 2 different everything.
And it's one of the episodes, it's our 300th episode.
You are correct. It is episode 299 and episode 300. So if you're anywhere near the San Francisco area, why not make a Friday night out of it? And then the week or 2 after that, we're in Swansea, Massachusetts, doing a Kill Tony. And then San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and Fort Worth are all getting your own Kill Tonys in November. And then just a little fun fact, I'm in Baltimore the last weekend of November doing stand-up, and I do stand-up in Dallas, Texas on New Year's Eve this year. So that's where I'll be on New Year's Eve. There will be no Kill Tony, if you're wondering, because it does land on a Monday. There will be no Kill Tony that night. Comedy Store will be doing their own thing. So, yeah, life's good. Doing that road's hard, you know what I mean? You get tired, you work a lot, it's tough, and it's hard to stay looking as young and as fresh as Red Band and I do. Most guys don't do nearly enough for their skin, despite all that it does for them. Soap and water are just not enough to prevent aging. But there is something you can do in the fight against aging, and it's staring you in the face. Forhims.com, a one-stop shop for skincare, hair loss, and sexual wellness for men. Hims' new anti-aging kit is a custom prescription cream tailored to your skin that can keep your skin looking youthfully smooth by reducing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. The secret's not a secret. It's treat to know it, and its results are backed by science. You know about this.
Yeah, it can renew and restore your skin by increasing collagen. That's the protein that keeps your skin firm. It takes seconds to apply, and it's the same treatment celebrities use to keep them and their faces looking young. Except you don't have to visit some fancy dermatologist or pay high prices to get it. Hims connects you with a doctor online who will evaluate your skin needs and can prescribe you a custom anti-aging treatment. All you need to do is take a couple pictures and answer a few questions. That's cool, you don't have to see a doctor, you just take a couple pictures. There's no awkward in-person doctor office visits, and the products are shipped directly to your door.
It's your skin.
Yes.
Do you want to be a face in the crowd or the face in the crowd? Ooh. Order now and save $20 off your first month of Hims Anti-Aging Kit. Lock in those looks now and get your first month of anti-aging for $20 off. Go to forhims.com/TonySC. That's FORHIMS.com/TonySC. The letter S and the letter C. Forhims.com/TonySC.
What's SC stand for?
I don't know.
Skincare, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Skincare. Yeah, good job, bro. Yeah, you got it. Speaking of cha-ching, it's important to invest your money wisely. It's a really big deal. And Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission-free. They strive to make financial services work for everyone, not just the wealthy. It's a non-intimidating way for stock market newcomers to invest for the first time with true confidence. Simple and intuitive, clear design, with data presented in an easy-to-digest way. There's no cost or commission fees. Other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, but Robinhood doesn't charge commission fees. Trade stocks, and you get to keep all of your profits. There's easy to understand charts and market data. Trade in a place with just 4 taps on your smartphone. Robinhood web platform also lets you view stock collection sectors like entertainment and social media in curated categories, and analyst ratings of buy, hold, sell for every stock, so you get good advice for everything from real professionals.
Yeah, and actually it lets you learn how to invest as you build your portfolio. Discover new stocks and track your favorite companies with personalized news feeds. Get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest.
Robinhood is giving listeners of this show a free stock, like Apple, Ford, or Sprint, to help build your portfolio.
Free stock. That's
a free stock. Sign up at ktshow.robinhood.com. That's ktshow.robinhood.com. One more time, ktshow.robinhood.com. You guys ready to start this or what? Here we go. Every week, I always have 2 of the funniest comedians in the world on this show. I'm excited about this show because this is 2 guests who it's their first time ever on Kill Tony, and it's 2 of our favorite comedians. Make some noise for the great Brendan Walsh and Ben Bailey, everybody. Come on! Here we go. Brendan, we got the crazy. Welcome to the show, guys. This is your first time on. I'm pumped to have you.
Thank you.
We love new guests on this show, and we're gonna watch some people together and meet new humans.
I'm so fucking psyched, dude. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm in full ketosis right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Is that intermittent fasting?
I don't know what it is. I just learned it.
Oh.
high fat, no sugar,
No sugar, yeah.
low carbs.
My first day of no sugar and no carbs. I'm fucking ketosing out, baby.
I thought you were saying you had bad breath. I have ketosis, but that's halitosis, right?
Yeah, that's halitosis.
But keto does make you have bad breath. That's one of the
If
things.
you're not eating, yeah, you get that hungry breath.
Keto halitosis?
I wouldn't know about it. I have the metabolism of a young god. We have a band on this show, guys. Every single episode, they commit to different characters. Like, for example, this past weekend in Lansing's show, they were billionaires. And then in Detroit, they were nerds, which was the return of the nerds, very popular guest. And they were also, what was the other one?
I don't know, that Danny Brown episode just confused me. That was, wait till you see that episode. That was the most fucked up episode we've ever
Well, there you go. Let's talk about the negatives, Brian.
No, fucked up in a good way.
Yeah, sure, fucked up in a great way. Everyone knows that fucked up, it means great.
It's fucked up.
Hell yeah, super fucked up. It was turned down, if you will. So let's see what they are tonight. Throughout the night, they're gonna stay in character. You know, I never know what they're gonna be. The guests never know what they're gonna be. So here we go. Here they are tonight. It's the best damn band in the land, the Kill Tony Band. Jeremiah Watkins, Joel Jimenez, and Coma Chris. Everybody. Wow. This is wild. We had these guys on before. We've seen them before. Wow. Definitely police officers. Jeremiah has a thick mustache. He really looks like a young Howard Stern. This is incredible. Officer, I don't know if that bicycle helmet is fitting quite properly there.
Somebody stole my damn bike.
Then we have the great Chroma Chris over there, looking like Hulk Hogan's firstborn son.
Preemie.
Jeremiah has that Wanda Sykes hair or something.
And then we have Joel Jimenez, who really actually tonight looks like a LA police officer. So. It's the first time I've really known what Joel is. So, here we go. We're going to watch a show with police officers Ben Bailey and Brendan Walsh. I have a bucket filled with comedians' names. Sometimes it's a comedian that's been doing it a while. Sometimes it's somebody's first time ever. And you never know what's going to happen. When if you get pulled out, if you signed up earlier and you get pulled out, you get 60 seconds. You know your time's up and you hear the sound of a kitten. Wrap it up then, or else you're gonna bring out the Angry West Hollywood Bear. Yeah, sure, extra, yeah. There's that magic button. You guys ready to start this thing or what? It's still time. This is where the magic happens. I like this crowd. You can tell people come from afar. Right? Where are you guys from? You in the green shirt? We just moved here from Washington. Just moved here today from Washington. That's how dialed in I am. All right.
Have you updated your tags yet?
Your first performer getting an uninterrupted 60 seconds tonight goes by the name of Patrick Bautista. You know what that means.
Blacklisted.
You miss your spot, you get blacklisted. So he is officially blacklisted.
In the precinct, we have
Yep.
in the precinct we have a different type of blacklist, Tony.
Oh, I think you know. All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Make some noise for Brandon Jordan, everyone. Jordan, I see movement. Here he comes. One more time for Brandon Jordan, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Man, I'm about to be 32 in a couple weeks, man. 32, getting old, man. As I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize the conversations I'm having with my mother are different from when I was younger. Like when I was 18, 19, and talk to my mom, it'd be like, hey son, how you doing? You know, are you eating good? Are you changing your drawers? You know, shit like that. Now when I talk to my mother now, it's all about, hey son, we gonna have some grandkids. When you gonna get married? That's it. You know, she finds a way to put it in every conversation. When I was leaving the doctor, right? As I was leaving out, just called my mom to see how she was doing. Say, hey mom, what's going on? What you doing? Nothing, baby, I'm at work. What about you? I'm just leaving the doctor. She instantly broke out crying. Brandon, why didn't you just tell me? I don't understand. What's going on? I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? Why didn't you just tell me you shooting blanks? That's why you ain't got no grandkids with me. Like, Mom, it don't work like that.
There you go, Brandon Jordan. Hell yeah.
Give me the word and I'll cuff him, Tony.
It's okay, Officer Joelberg. You can stand back for now. Brandon, how's it going? Is this your first time on the show?
No, second time.
What happened the first time you were on? Give us a quick little reminder. Did it go better than it did tonight?
Yeah, I had a good, better set.
Yeah? Tonight?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I don't think cops say that.
You have the right to remain silent, you.
Yeah, I was taking the piss when you called my name, so I was running up here trying to catch my breakfast.
Where are you from, Brandon?
Detroit.
Detroit. How long have you been in LA?
Since February.
Since February. What do you do for work?
I'm a retail manager at Chic.
Retail manager at Chic?
Mm-hmm.
What's Chic?
Shoe store.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Checks out the tag still on his shoes.
What's the location of that shoe store?
Fox Hills.
What is it?
Fox Hills Mall.
Oh, what's Fox Hills?
The mall off the 405 by the in Culver City, right by the airport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the employee discount like there?
What is the employee discount there?
It's based on what the company paid for the shoe.
Okay.
So it's different. It's different prices for every item.
So wholesale plus 10% or something?
Yeah, something like that, yo.
I didn't know the shoe business.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you miss about Detroit?
Yes, a lot of stuff.
Like what?
The rent. The food.
Yeah. What kind of food do you miss?
Corned beef. Fago. Buttermaid.
Are you a juggalo? Did you say Fago?
Coney Island.
Fago's huge there.
Faco's huge in Detroit.
Yeah, that's where it's made. It's from Detroit. That's where it's made.
Wu-Tang Clan bottom too, so it's just
Faco.
crazy.
What's your favorite flavor?
It's still a beverage.
The rock and rye.
Wow, that's what Malcolm was raving about. There you go. You know what that sound means.
Raving.
Yes, they were raving about it. That's how that bird's name is spelled. Yes, it's a raving. That's what that bird is. So, Brandon, what do you do for fun now that you live in LA?
I'm big concerts, sports. You know, I can't wait for Thursday to go to see my Vikings play.
Where's that at?
At the Coliseum versus the Rams.
Oh, okay. Why are the Vikings your team if you're from Michigan?
Because I was born and raised not to cheer for the loser Lions.
I thought you were going to say it's because you're Scandinavian.
So you were always a Vikings fan?
Yeah, I've been a Vikings fan since I started watching football.
Oh, okay. Did you leave a relationship or anything behind in Detroit?
Nah,
You've been single since you got here to LA?
Still single.
You been on any dates or anything like that?
A couple.
Yeah, how have those gone for you?
Not too good.
Yeah? How do they go?
Is it a Tinder situation?
Nah, I really don't do the Tinder.
What
I'm
do you,
old school.
What do you do? These girls that you went on dates with, how did you find them?
Oh, meet them in person, at shows, at the mall.
You ever pick up a girl at the shoe store?
Oh, of course, all the time.
Yeah.
You have lovely feet.
That's part of the game. You know.
Yeah.
Tony, you're looking for a job, your interrogation skills are amazing.
That's interesting. Do you look at Al Bundy as like a role model?
Hell no.
You ever been on a police ride-along before?
Yeah, I've been on a police ride along a couple times.
Is that true?
On a bike? No. Sometimes I put people on my bike packs, take them around town.
They can't do that when they're handcuffed.
So you've been arrested?
Yeah, I've been arrested before.
For what?
Tickets.
Priors, please.
What kind of tickets?
Traffic tickets.
Murder.
They do only give tickets for murder in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like a 485.
It's a pretty heavy fine, yeah.
Oh, sir, I'm gonna have to let you off with a warning this time. Prisons are full right now, so just don't murder anyone else.
In your defense, the guy was being a dick.
Wow. So Brandon, I don't think I got an answer. What did you end up doing on those dates? Where did it go wrong?
Where did it go wrong? Oh, I don't know. Just, the girls, ain't shit. It was one girl I recently was talking to and I messed up. It was my fault.
Wow. Did you tell her that she ain't shit? Is that what
You ain't
I
shit.
messed up.
What did you do to mess it up?
Oh, I really liked her and I was over pursuing her.
Oh, hell yeah.
Over pursuing.
What were you doing, just texting?
That's a pretty
her?
hefty tip,
Yeah.
that one.
Not playing the game right, so, you know.
like a Pepe
Lesson
Le
learned.
Pew situation?
What do you mean?
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew, the
I thought it was
skunk who was
Lil
always
Pew.
trying to fuck the cat and Bugs Bunny.
She just always accidentally gets a white stripe down her back.
Yeah,
They're
she
always
walks
painting the
under a
fence.
fucking...
And then the skunk's like, I think I can fuck this cat. Yeah, like that.
Brandon, do you have any special skills or talents or anything like that? You know how to like yo-yo while skydiving?
Nah,
anything
I
crazy?
got nothing like that. Special skills? Nah. None.
Do you have a foot fetish since you work at a...
No.
Do you like girls' feet?
No, not feet.
No?
I like to eat pussy.
Oh, there you go. Go to his shoe store, ladies, he will eat your pussy. Who needs shoes when you can get your pussy eaten?
Sir, I'm just trying to try out some pumps. What do you...
But you said the code word.
There he goes. He got the party started for us, everybody. It's Brandon Jordan. He's on Instagram at comedian Brandon Jordan. All right. So there you go. We're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
You guys having fun already out there? This looks like a new name. Make some noise for Yoga Leroy. Yoga Leroy. We know Yoga Leroy. Just not. Yoga Leroy, everyone.
I do yoga, motherfuckers. It ain't gay at all. Alright? Matter of fact, the other week, I took this young lady from my class out. You know what I'm saying? Met her at Chick-fil-A. Nice evening, you know what I'm talking about? The crazy thing is she shows up in yoga pants. Who the fuck goes to a first date in yoga pants? I don't know, but I liked it, right? That wasn't the thing. The thing was, first 15 minutes she tell me, I just got out of a serious relationship. I ain't looking for nothing physical. Bitch, you in yoga pants. Only physical things happen in yoga pants. That's why you gotta meditate. Now I went home and I meditated to some YouPorn. You know what I'm talking about? Shit was nice. That's all I got.
That's a minute. All right. So yoga, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You really love yoga that much?
I do yoga.
Yeah. You do it a lot?
I do it sometimes.
It seems like you don't really do it that
I do
much.
yoga.
And you like the onstage persona of a tough guy that does yoga. I mean, I love it. It made me laugh. I do yoga, motherfuckers. Like, that's like a great line because you seem like the only thing yoga-esque about you is the bandana wrapped around your head.
Yeah, is that color gang affiliated?
Yeah. Neutral. It's neutral. Purple.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You look like a racist white person's police sketch of a black guy who does yoga.
Love that, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I actually believe that you do yoga. So how about you show us a couple of your toughest poses? Doing a little bit of yoga for us. It's Yoga Leroy.
I'm gonna show everybody my favorite yoga move.
All right, here we go. Oh shit, here it comes. He's laying on his back for you podcast listeners.
I didn't like it. His hands were in behind his head.
That's the move, Shavasana. You lay on the ground, that's it.
Wait, he said the name.
Shavasana.
God bless you.
Savasana?
Shavasana.
God
bless
say the name wrong.
God bless you.
You just lay on the ground. That's what you do after yoga. After you do yoga, you just lay on the ground. They call it a yoga move.
What is it
That's
called?
real shit. Shavasana.
God bless you.
There you go.
It's pronounced Kvasia.
I can't believe I gave you the opportunity of a lifetime. You're in the main room of the Comedy Store spotlight. I tell you to do a yoga move and you lay down. You have the showmanship of the cue card guy on a late night show. It's incredible.
I like the yoga tough guy thing. Like, I almost thought you were going to do a whole poem. Like, I do yoga, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You had me with that, like, immediately. But I thought the whole thing was going to be along those lines, like...
Yeah.
You're like, this is called the break yourself, and then you do this.
Yeah, maybe there was should have been yoga moves involved with that.
Yeah, I thought
Tell a story.
It was going to be a more
Yoga moves
complete
last time.
piece, you know.
You did?
Yeah.
I wasn't here then.
You weren't. I can't do the same shit I did last time.
Same material, different moves.
It put me in such a meditative state that I don't remember any of it ever happening.
If you did yoga, your comedy name would be Tupac Chopra.
Perhaps downward facing Snoop Dogg? So yoga, what do you, It says Yoga Leroy, right? Can I call you Yoga?
That's what it
First name,
says.
last name.
Yoga Leroy.
Is Leroy your real name?
No.
Is Yoga your real name?
No.
Do you know that position, downward facing sup dog?
You think I was gonna get up here and do yoga moves for this nigga right here?
Only the cops
tranny last week. I ain't doing it.
I don't understand. They're called transgender, you asshole. I'm gonna have this chick fuck the shit out of you. You say tranny again. There you go. You're good, Cassandra. Sit down, you crazy beast. Fuck. Man, this place is chaos right now. I love it. This is what happens when you try to offend Jeremiah Watkins. He's royalty on this shit.
I know.
Never make fun with an officer that has clearly a vacuum extension for a mustache. So yoga, since you don't really do yoga, what do you do for fun? Do you have any hobbies or things that you do to chill out? It's funny, like you seem like you don't want to.
I do yoga. I do yoga.
Yeah, sure.
You do yoga.
And these guys are really police officers. Yeah, absolutely.
Impersonating officer will get you to jail at least 10 to 15 years.
Most people I know that are really into yoga, when they're telling me that they do it, they say, I do yoga a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
Just the very basic, I do yoga.
What else do you do?
How long you been a genie that lives in a boombox?
I just take care of my son. I homeschool my son. And
Oh, how old's your son?
He's 9.
9. Have you taught him the ways of yoga?
Nah, he's too into Fortnite to fuck with yoga right now.
I see.
Fortnite kid.
What's your favorite thing about having a kid?
You can name him Yoga Matt.
He's into Fortnite, you fuck with Suge Knight.
Favorite thing about having a kid? I don't know, just having a little you, I guess. He's just like me.
He looks like Tony.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know this. I still look like I'm 9 thanks to forhims.com. Order now and save $20 off your first month of the Hims Anti-Aging Kit. Lock in those looks now and get your first month of anti-aging for $20 off. forhims.com/TonySC. I believe the SC stands for skincare. Yeah. Did you know that?
Listen, I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get home. For him, you sold the shit out of that.
Heck yeah, you can keep your 9-year-old looking like a 9-year-old forever.
Lotion that baby up.
And they grow fast. So yeah. For sure.
All right. Well, it was nice to have you on again, Yoga Leroy. Keep rocking away. There you go. Yoga Leroy. Any of you officers remember that guy doing yoga moves last time he was on?
Very briefly.
I don't. Story doesn't check out.
All right. Make some noise for your next comedian, Christopher Stanley. Here we go. Here it comes. Christopher Stanley.
My ex is a burlesque dancer. I found out because her burlesque Instagram page was suggested to my weight loss Instagram page. We're not together anymore, but we still do things that only fat people do for attention. I shouldn't make fun of niche groups, though. I'm a pansexual juggalo that competes in poetry slams. No one's ever surprised when I say I'm a juggalo. They're always like, "Yup, clocked it. Go on. Let's move forward." But when I say like I'm any type of a queer person, people go, "Oh, I didn't know." Like I tell them I volunteer at like a dog shelter. I get it, because I don't look like a queer person. I look like a Hot Topic had sex with a Wisconsin militia. I understand. I get it. Yeah, but it's weird. I don't feel like I'm queer enough for LA. Whenever I tell people that I am pansexual or queer, they just look at me and they go, "Huh." So that's what it... All right. Jersey. Thanks.
How does that end? When people find out that you're queer or pansexual, they do what?
Oh, they look at me
Finish
and they
it.
go, oh, that's what one of those looks like. Thank you.
Wait. Okay, one more time for Christopher Stanley. There you go. So let's get into it. Remind me of what exactly is pansexual?
It means
In the mic.
Oh, it means that no matter your gender, I want your genitalia in or around my mouth hole.
Wow.
I thought you were just a big fan of Pan's Labyrinth.
I thought it was maybe you fuck everything and then put it in a frying pan.
Fry up to come, baby.
Pansexual is coming.
So is it just your mouth, or like, how does that work? Like pansexual means...
No, I'm more of just like a top, I guess. Yeah, I don't want...
Oh, selfish.
Yeah.
If you give it, you gotta take it, baby.
I guess, maybe.
You were saying something though that means being like a top of what? Go on. You were saying
I'm saying that, like, I'm not exactly like a bottom. I don't want to get banged. That would
at all. Right.
Yeah, no.
So is that part of the pan part, or is that just? I just want to understand.
No, it just means that I'm like attracted to almost anyone, as long as you're cute.
Oh, you give Tony a kiss? No. Right. Why do you say things like that?
But what's the difference? What's bisexual then?
Bisexual means that I guess you're only into men or women, but I'm into like trans women.
Oh.
That's where it comes into play.
Oh shit. I don't see Cassandra jumping up quite as fast as she did. Wait, all right, Cassandra, we got it.
I think
Brian's shooting a cum over here on this side of the desk.
I think that means he's straight.
Okie dokie. So, Christopher, this is your first time on this show. Very funny. How long you been on stand-up?
About a year.
About a year. All here in Los Angeles?
About 3 months in New Jersey, then I moved out here. And
Jersey?
here in December.
Where did
South
you do
Jersey
stand-up
or-
in New Jersey?
What's that?
Where did you do stand-up in New Jersey?
Just any open mics that were around there. Bat berries.
Heck yeah. I heard...
Bat berries?
Bat berries.
Bat berries?
Bat berries.
I live in New Jersey.
Oh, what part?
A park.
Let's just say Ben doesn't necessarily want all the pansexuals to know about it. You know what I mean?
The pansexual Jersey scene.
Last thing he wants to do is get out of his car and somebody's sucking his dick.
I live in Morristown.
Hudson County.
Oh, maybe he does want somebody sucking his dick.
Yes, I didn't realize what might happen. When you explained it, I was like, fuck, man, I'll give you my home address. No, I just didn't know there was like that you could actually do comedy in New Jersey on a regular basis,
around like
right?
Hoboken, Jersey City, there's a lot of open mics.
Can you sign my baton? I love Jay and Silent Bob, please.
You should just go.
Oh, really?
Honestly, if you're someone out there currently pursuing stand-up in New Jersey, go to New York.
Yeah.
Quit comedy. What the fuck are you doing? It's like a quarter of a mile.
But now you live here. For how long?
Go across the river and start doing it in fucking New York. What's wrong with you? Sorry, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people that are currently still doing it in New Jersey. You know, you alerted me to a situation. I thought I should address it.
You've been here how long?
Stop.
9 months.
9 months. What's your living situation?
I live in Koreatown in a 1-bedroom.
Oh, cool. By yourself?
Yep.
Cool. Very fun. You like Koreatown?
I do.
Do you like it? Let me ask you this. Pansexual man. Is there anything that you won't fuck? Like, is there a specific race, perhaps, or...
Anyone that looks like me, I wouldn't fuck.
There you go.
I get it.
It's like an old Groucho Marx bit.
You gotta give yourself more credit, Christopher. Wearing camo shorts like that, I can barely tell that your hips are gigantic.
Thank you.
Looks like World War II down there. Jesus.
In the trenches.
Yeah. How old are you, Christopher?
30. I'm going to be 31 on Friday.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Did I ask you what you do for a living yet?
Yeah, oh no, you didn't. I'm an insurance adjuster and also a Lyft driver.
Has anybody ever told you you look like the dad from Teen Wolf?
No.
Look up the image online, you'll laugh later. Didn't get anything in the room, it was for the podcast listeners at home, I guess.
I can see it now, though. It took me a minute, but I see it. Yeah.
So insurance adjusting, does that mean that you go and you do a little bit of your own research, like Dog the Bounty Hunter, like you sort of just like climb over people's fences and shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, well, I don't hop over any fences, but yeah, no, I do,
Sexually, he's on the fence with a lot of...
I'm gonna get you anyways.
yeah, no, I look at like damage and then I right estimates for it.
Can I ask a question? What's a juggalo?
A juggalo is
Yeah, there you go. It's right there.
a
Wait.
fan of the Insane Clown Posse.
Really?
There you go.
Shout out to Detroit.
Holy shit, man. Okay.
How much of a fan are you? You go to live shows and
I
stuff?
go to, yeah, I've been doing that since I was like 12.
Is that the Undertaker's logo on your arm?
No, this is my buddy's clothing brand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got a tattoo of it. You're such a loyal friend.
I'm a loyal dude.
Did you fuck that friend?
No, he won't. I tried.
Who would you rather fuck, Freddy Krueger or Jason from Friday the 13th?
It's true. You're pansexual. You should be able to pick one.
Jason. Freddy's gross. It's disgusting.
He's not a tall drink of water like Jason.
Freddy's funnier.
What's the strangest thing you have ever put your dick into?
It was a trans woman, but like, just had like a wig and some lipstick, you know, like it wasn't very,
Boot chocolate.
Was it very convincing?
not very convincing, no,
So it was a dude with a wig and lipstick?
pretty much it.
All right, there you go. Did it look like this with lipstick? Alright, well, Christopher, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to
Fun
meet you.
times. There you go. First ever openly pansexual comedian on the show. I didn't even know what that meant. These things are popping up every week and finding out about new things you could put your dick into.
Still doesn't really make sense.
Dude, this is so much like Cash Cab.
I think it would just be bisexual, even if it's trans or anything like that. You know?
Yeah.
For $200, what's the weirdest thing you've stuck your dick into?
That guy.
All right, we've had this young man on the show before, and at least I believe so. I know for a fact that I met him outside one day, and I thought he was interesting as hell and had an unbelievable charisma to him. And then I went to, I was judging a roast battle here on a Tuesday night one night, and I saw him roast battle, and again, very impressive. I can't tell whether he's a genius or he's crazy. So here he is for you, ladies and gentlemen, William Montgomery. He's something else. He's a special character. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise one more time for William Montgomery.
I'm gonna lose some fucking caboose!
Is the train conductor with the gambling problem. I like it when my mom goes out of town because I get to sleep on her side of the bed. I have a friend who's paralyzed from the waist up, which is a blessing because he's a dancer.
I just spent $30 fucking on the ecstasy! The least you can do is buy the movie tickets!
It's an impression of my uncle in '94 before we went to go see the movie Twister. So I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to heroin. It makes my stomach hurt. I'm not a big fan of hallucinogens, but I love how acid makes evanescent sound.
William Montgomery. That's how it's done right there. I mean, holy fucking shit, William Montgomery. Every time I've ever seen you or talked with you, you've always somehow wildly impressed me. Have you been on this show before? Remind me.
I never have. I've been signing up for 3 months now.
Wow, and this is your first time ever on the show.
First time, thank you.
I must have met you about 3 months ago when you started coming here, and I had a conversation with you at the back door for a while, and
Back door, I was high on PCP. I'll be quite frank, y'all.
and then
I don't believe it.
tell this story real quick, because I don't have very many great stories about a lot of the people in the scene, but I do have a special one with you. Because I was judging the roast battle one night, and he did something that I've never seen in the history of that show. And I've done this show a lot, I've judged the show a lot, whatever. I've seen a lot of that show, I love that show. And he came out, and basically this was, you get 5 jokes each, go against the other, 5 jokes, 1 round. And let me tell you what this fucking maniac did. His first joke was garbage. The worst, hackiest, horrible, most horrible garbage in the world. And his opponent was literally like, well, fuck you, bitch, and like slammed him. And then it was all just diamonds and aces from there on out. He took his opponent out of the mindset. He convinced his opponent that he was gonna win, and then you fucking destroyed, like strategically. Like you made him think you were retarded. That fucking bitch. And then you absolutely decimated him like a movie villain or something like that. It was unbelievable. It's like a hustler. It was strategic, psychological warfare. So William, let's talk about it. I want to get to know more about you. Where are you from other than the end of the rainbow?
I am from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah. How long have you been in LA?
I've been here 8 months now.
8 months. How long have you been doing comedy?
11 years.
11 years. Almost all of it in Memphis, huh?
No, I started in Knoxville, Tennessee, where I went to college, and ended up moving to New York, living with a stripper named Darla up in Spanish Harlem.
Wait. Was that her stripper name? Darla? That's the worst stripper name ever.
That was just her name, and
Not if you're a Little Rascals fan. Call me Alfalfa.
And how long did you live with the stripper in Harlem?
3 months, and then I ended up drinking too many Four Locos and doing ecstasy with the guys on the block, and I had to go back to Memphis. I went to graduate school for history, thinking I wanted to be a history teacher. I soon found out I didn't like history all that much.
All about the future, man.
Hey, when you were in New York, did you be sure to hit all the open mics in Jersey while you were there?
Yeah, funny story. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the open mic scene in Jersey, but it is second to none.
So William, how's LA been treating you? What's been happening here?
It's been good. I live with a young lady named Angie. I met her on Craigslist. Right when I moved here, I was living in Compton.
You live with a lady named Angie that you found on Craigslist?
Yes.
That's crazy, because I live with a guy named Craig that I met on Angie's list. Yeah, you get to make that joke once in a lifetime.
That was good. But yeah, no, it's been going well. I work at a self-storage unit place.
What do you do there?
I lease out
If it's a self-storage unit, then what the fuck are you doing? Just being creepy outside? Like, you got that shit or what? Because if you don't, you're fucked.
I do a lot of that. I stand outside of the bathroom. I hold the bathroom.
One of the things that's really standing out to me right now is the roars that you're getting from the comedians themselves. Like, it's sort of crazy. Normally they hate people that do good, but they seem to all be on your side. You do a lot of open mics. You like hustle a lot.
I'm grinding away at the open mics. I'll be quite frank. I have this issue with PCP, so half the time I'm at the open mics, the other half the time I'm down in Scottsdale, Arizona with my aunt, flipping over Hyundai Elantras, y'all.
I feel like you're our version of the Catch Me Outside girl.
What do you say you're doing in Arizona? Flipping over what?
Hyundai Elantras. It's a surprisingly light car.
That's what you do on PCP?
It is. Half the time we end up in the Laser Quest arena, just standing behind the smoke machines. The other half, we are fucked up, just in the parking lot, just looking for Hyundai Elantras.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna be able to look at an Elantra the same way like I could flip your car if I wanted to.
If I had a leprechaun with me, at least.
What does that mean?
It means you look like a leprechaun.
Hyundai Elantra, easy to flip over.
If you had to guess how many Elantras you flipped in your life, like what would that number be?
I don't have to guess. It's 14.
William fucking Montgomery. This is impressive.
You know what, Tony?
Officer Watkins.
He made multiple confessions of drug possession while he's been up here. But I'm going to turn the other way. I like this one.
Officer Watkins giving you a warning. Man, William, so what are your goals? Like, what do you want to do? You want to, be a professional comedian or be an Elantra flipper?
I don't know. A couple years ago, I was living in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was general manager of a La Quinta Inn. And
I like the way this guy talks.
And I was selling a bunch of Xanax bars at room 217. Is that a fucking joke?
All right. Schulberg is mimicking physical movements at him for you podcast listeners, doing some pantomiming. Well, William, I mean, I feel like I could talk to you forever. What scares you? What are you afraid of?
Well, I have all these recurring nightmares where on
Elantra flips you!
where I'm on an elevator and it's just this vivid dream, and I'm on an elevator and I'm talking and looking at the people across from me, and the elevator shakes a little and then it collapses. So I think to answer your question, I'm afraid to go to malls now. I don't want to ask.
When you wake up from some of these nightmares, do you ever wake up like crazy? You ever like shock yourself?
He goes to sleep crazy.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. It might have something to do with the PCP.
You know, I would love to invite you to the Ice House next Friday. Not this Friday, but the next Friday.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, all up with his Kill Tona debut, William Montgomery. Follow on Instagram. Montgomery 1? Is that right? I guess so.
So he got a gig? He just got a gig?
Yeah, he just got a gig.
So don't drive your Hyundai to the gig next week.
I live with a stripper named Elantra.
Entree. I had no idea what he was talking about.
You guys having fun out there? Craziness. William Montgomery's first time been signing up for 3 months every Monday. Wow, that kind of compressed energy. That's what I love about this show. All right, let's meet someone else. Make some noise for James Bida. Bida? James Bida. Here he comes. All right, here we go, James Bida.
All right. Thank you. How are y'all doing? All right, so a little bit about me. I'm Brazilian American, 100% Brazilian blood, born and raised on American soil, which means a lot of people find me very attractive, but I'm very arrogant and hate everyone who I don't know. It's a real dilemma. I may not look it, but I spent most of my life being really fat. Now I'm not thin either. Now I'm just that kind of fat where you're not fat until you sit down and everything else kind of doubles up. When I was real young, they told me I was borderline obese. Then they told me if I wanted to cross over the borderline into obesity, all that's required are parents who can't read American food labels. Yeah. When I brush my teeth, my torso still looks like a plate of Jell-O on top of a washing machine. That's it.
James B. First question. Why can't you be more like William Montgomery? Yeah. It is tough to follow William, obviously. Especially when you look like the top half of a baby pony. Yes, thank you. Like a baby centaur or something like that. You ever get that? Anyone ever tell you that you should have the bottom half of a horse?
Last time you told me I was Edward Scissorhands.
Nah, with something else, like with AIDS or something, right? I wouldn't have just said Edward Scissorhands unless you had fucking scissors on your hands.
It's the charisma of Edward Scissorhands.
Nah, it was better than that. I think you naturally punch brilliant things down.
He looks like Mowgli if he was raised by chihuahuas.
Okay, yeah, there
Looks
you
like
go.
Gilda Radner if she was still dead.
So you were born in Brazil?
No, I was born in America.
But your parents are both Brazilian?
Yes.
What do you do that's Brazilian? Anything Brazilian about you? You like jiu-jitsu or barbecue or something like that?
Barbecue's good.
Yeah, no, I that part was sort of like the rhetorical question part.
Nah, I mean, I just try to ignore my past pretty much.
Wow, why is that?
I don't know, I thought it was...
You don't like your parents? You still have your mom's haircut.
They're all back in Boston. I moved out here. So.
Austin?
Boston.
Boston.
I'm just trying to live my own life.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, cool. How long have you lived out here?
4 years.
Yeah. What do you do?
I work at Dunkin' Donuts. I came out for film school. Film people ended up being kind of weird.
No shit.
Jeez, so descriptive. Man, you have the charisma of Edward Scissorhands. With AIDS.
I don't eat much.
You don't eat much? No? Now, did you transfer?
Just the bare necessities.
Dunkin'? So Dunkin' Donuts is a very famous Boston, specialty. Did you transfer from a Dunkin' Donuts there to a Dunkin' Donuts here?
I didn't transfer, but I did work at a Dunkin' Donuts.
Right, so you were able to get employed at a Dunkin' Donuts out here easier because you were a Dunkin' Donuts, like, black belt from where the Dunkin' Donuts is like. I mean, that's like Starbucks in Seattle, Dunkin' Donuts is Boston.
I'm the Hicks and Gracie of Dunkin' Donuts.
Right, for sure. So how many years total have you worked at Dunkin' Donuts?
Going on 3.
Wow. And how many
Is that total between both Dunkin' Donuts? Or just the one here?
Total.
Total between the two. I'm sorry, am I allowed to ask questions as well?
No, no, of course.
Was there like a manager at the Dunkin' Donuts here who was like, yo, that Boston shit's not gonna fly? We do shit our own way out here.
No, not really.
No? Okay.
Those
I
are
thought that would have been an
gluten-free
interesting
sprinkles.
character.
What do you notice are the differences between the LA Dunkin' Donuts customers and the Boston Dunkin' Donuts customers?
Well, the Boston customers, they all have like their own Dunkin' language. Like they just go in and say...
Well, everybody from Boston sounds like they're retarded. That's the accent.
When you say Dunkin' language, what do you mean exactly?
Like, they just order, they all have a specific cadence when they order.
English?
Here, they're just like, I've never been here. What do I...
They all act that confused? They're saying the people in LA don't know how to look at a menu and read?
No, they don't.
What location do you work at?
Hollywood.
Wow. Like right in the heart of Hollywood?
Hollywood and Argyle.
Who's the most famous Dunkin' Donuts customer you've had?
Meredith Palmer from The Office.
Oh my!
Yeah, cops, do you want to talk to the donut guy? Or?
I mean, what are your specials lately? Is that a sexual term or?
What is a Boston cream pie?
It's a donut with chocolate frosting and vanilla
Boston
icing
cream
inside.
pie is when you grab a guy from Boston from the back of the head, you kick him in the balls, he starts pissing out cum, and then you put him in the back of your squad car and you go, "You're going to jail for life, buddy."
I didn't realize you could piss out cum.
You've never been kicked in the dick by a bike cop, now have you? I pedal all day. That's all I do.
His body cam footage clearly shows him kicking him in the balls till he pissed cum.
So James, what do you like to do for fun when you're not dunking, you know?
Making the donuts.
I just smoke weed, try to fight off existential dread.
Yeah, you look like you work more at Pumpkin Donuts. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like pumpkin
This
shit.
guy's like pumpkin shit.
What do you like? Yep.
One just note on your set, you were talking about how you're fat and you've like, what, a 24-inch waist there or something?
I used to be really fat.
Is that true?
Most of my life, yeah, pretty much.
What were you doing? Getting high on your own supply over at Dunkin'?
I grew up and my parents didn't really know about like processed foods and stuff. I just grew up on sugary cereal and McDonald's. And
I keep getting these little hints of you really disliking your parents. Am I right? I feel like there's a real underlying tone. Like, my parents didn't feed me right. I had to escape my parents. Like, all this shit. You seem like Wyatt from Ozark or something like that. Like,
You look like if Gilligan never made it off the island.
He looks like he calls an escape room Thanksgiving family dinner.
Okie dokie. So what's the deal with your parents? You ever talk to them?
like maybe 2-3 times a week.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome.
That's not me.
Sometimes it's like once every 2
You
weeks.
close with both of them?
No, it's weird. I'm not very close to my dad at all.
What does he do?
Pretty close to my mom. He's a teacher.
Oh, what does he teach?
Well, when I was a kid, he taught math. Now he teaches Spanish.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
a substitute teacher, so he's not employed at all.
Do you call your dad Dad or Poppy?
What do you call
I
him?
was gonna say, I think Dad. Yeah.
Dad.
He wants to shed those Brazilian roots.
Yeah.
Sometimes I call him father.
Father.
Well, you're from Brazil. You're from Brazil and he teaches Spanish?
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
Jeez, you don't care about Portuguese at all?
Very close. Not that many people speak. There's not much of a need for Portuguese here. So.
Okay, good.
Tell them that.
Checks out.
Under what circumstance do you ever call your dad father? Like, what is that? Like when you guys are like reenacting Star Wars scenes or some shit like that? I need to talk to you.
If you're not sure if he can hear you.
Can you put father on, mother?
This is random. There's no
Like, can you use it in a sentence? Like, talk to your dad and bring it up. Like, say it. Like, give me an example. Like, father, can you hear me? Like, say that again. What? Talk right into the end of the microphone.
Like if he called me, I'd be like, oh, what's up, my father?
You say it like black people say the N-word. Hey, what up, my father?
Oh, it's father. You can't say the hard R.
You call your dad like you're going to Sunday Mass or something.
What I think it is, I think I've always just like tried to make my parents laugh, but they just don't really find it funny.
Oh,
You know, now, does your father have a fat ass?
Yeah, does he have a Brazilian ass? Or your mom?
Well, they are Brazilian, so their asses are Brazilian, yes.
I mean, you know what I mean, juicy. Like, look at Cassandra's ass. Do they all look like,
oh my God, stop this red band.
You do have the right to remain silent still.
Yeah. All right, James, fun times, dude. Nice to meet you. Tough to follow William Montgomery now, but there he goes. Lots of courage. James Beaton. Back to the bucket we go, where it stops. This looks like a new name. Makes noise for Rick Seagal. Rick Seagal? 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 Is that Rick getting up super slow over there? Or is that just like... That can't be Rick, right?
Blacklisted.
Right? There you go, blacklisted. Sure.
You and your brother Steve.
Here we go. Here's another name. Make some noise for Paige Rios. Here we go. Paige Rios. It is the Samson song. It is the Samson song.
Oh, we know her.
Here she is, Paige Rios.
What's up, Comedy Store? How are we doing? Cool. I'm on Tinder right now, because that's how my life is going. I mean, I'm not like gonna lie to myself. Like, I'm not on Tinder to like meet the love of my life, you know. I'm there to fuck. It's Tinder, you guys. Come on. We're all there to fuck, you know. But like, honestly, like, if I could just say, like, the guys on Tinder are just like too fucking direct with me, to be completely honest. Like, I'll match with a guy and he'll be like, "Hey," and I'll respond and I'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" Next fucking message right away is like, "Let's fuck." Holy shit, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, like, no, like, witty banter, no, like, small talk, no, nothing, dude. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Send me your address, dude. I'm down. I am so fucking down, dude. No, but, like, I also, like, I hate when guys give me mixed signals. Like, I fucking hate that shit. Like I'm casually dating, so I casually fucking this guy. I don't have time.
You can go ahead and finish it.
Casually fucking this guy, and like, you know, it's casual. We're just, you know, we both said it was casual, and then like out of the blue the other day, this fool like kisses me on the fucking forehead, like this most tender fucking kiss on the forehead. I'm like, don't play with my emotions like that, dude. Like, don't make me think that you care about me, you fucking asshole, you piece of shit. Don't fucking kiss me on the forehead.
Wow. All right, Paige. There we go. Coming up here, venting some of her real frustrations, it seems. Yeah, fuck you, dude. How dare you give her a tender kiss on the forehead?
Tony.
Yes, Officer Berg.
You look like a pansexual Selena.
Gomez or like Selena?
The real one.
Oh, the real one. Okay, cool. Thank you, I guess.
Wow.
You're under arrest.
I was gonna say, you look like a more adorable version of Mario Lopez. Hello, you are watching Hotel Television. I'm Mario Lopez. It's on every hotel TV when you turn it on.
The movie.
She looks like the leader of an underground softball league.
You look like Dora the Explorer's lesbian sister.
You look like the first ever Mexican president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
You look like Mostaza.
All right, there we go. But someone killed the momentum. Yes, very good. All right, so Paige, you've been on the show once before, right?
Yeah, like a month ago or something.
Yeah.
It was my first time.
And you chose to come back.
I did, yeah.
This is where
I've
you
been dying to
started
get back
stand-up?
up. No,
Oh.
I've been doing it for like 9 months.
9 months. You okay? You want
My
some water?
voice is like not here all the way.
Oh.
I'm sick a little bit.
Oh.
If we put some checkers on you, you'd look like the cash cab.
She is wearing all yellow for those of you listening to the podcast. That's also why Brian made that Mostaza joke. It is mustard in Spanish. I know this because the Google page is
That's good.
Mustard Spanish.
That's amazing.
Because if you're wondering why he would ever say that, it's because for those of you with Google, so you could go pause the podcast, get to Google, type in Mostaza, and
I never
find out that it's mustard. But then you realize that you're not watching the podcast, so it still doesn't work because you don't know that she was dressed like a little mustard tiny condiment. You know, one of the little ones. Yeah.
The little to-go ones, yeah.
Heck yeah. So you've been doing it 9 months. You from LA?
Yeah, Covina, so like LA County, yeah.
Oh, there's the Covina drum roll from Joel.
I don't like to claim like,
It is.
I'm from LA because it's not really like LA, it's just LA. It's like a suburb.
What do you do for a living?
I work at 2 restaurants and I go to school as well.
Oh wow, what are you studying at school?
Communications.
Yeah, so that you can communicate with men better.
Yeah, I really need help in that area.
That's really crazy to me. You seem so, like, sweet and fun. What do you think the problem is? You get, like, serious quick? You seem like one of those chicks that, like, you would go on a date and just talk about how you're not gonna fuck them the whole time. And you sort of like that? Just to let you know, not gonna fuck you. And so you just keep bringing it up over and over again.
And then you're pregnant.
And then at the very end of the night, you're mad when they don't try to fuck you. Like, hey, just give me a kiss on the forehead. I don't know what you need.
Well, I mentioned it last time. I just got out of a serious relationship, so I'm not looking for anything serious right now.
Right.
How long was your serious relationship?
2 years.
Wow.
I mean, it was a
Wow,
long time.
sounds serious.
What was he like? Why did that end?
I don't know, like,
Kissed
we
her on
just
the
went in different directions, I guess, to put it nicely.
You gonna put a baby in me or what?
Fuck that. No, we just like grew in different directions, I guess. We just weren't meant to be together. I still, like, I have a lot of love for him, but we're just not meant to be together.
How recent was the breakup?
Like almost a year ago.
Oh no. Yeah, you're not over it yet.
I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm just not trying to date anybody. Like, I'm honestly
I'm not. I mean, I am!
I am, but I don't stalk him on Instagram, so like, the fuck?
What's his name? What's the dude's name?
Jacob. This is like a super generic name. I'm not gonna tell you his last name.
That sounds white.
He wasn't white. Well, he's Mexican American.
All right, we're gonna have to talk to him.
That's like all white. Okay.
He's Mexican. Like he's
What does he do? He worked at the restaurant with you?
He works at Wells Fargo.
Wow, he works at a bank.
Yeah.
Did you guys break up and he's like, transaction denied?
You were like, give me your deposit, fool. Give me a baby, I need your deposit. Direct deposit.
And he's like, insufficient funds.
We actually had like a joint savings account, and then like.
That's a joint.
Within 2 years, destined for failure.
Wow.
It was now in hindsight, it was probably a bad idea. But I think also like a few months before we broke up, he was like, should we like cancel our saving because we're not like saving anything? And that was a red flag. I was like, should have known he was gonna break up with me like 2 months later. But you know, it's okay. I'm not
Hey,
sad.
could I get your half of the rent this month a little bit early? Think about going somewhere. Everything's fine.
Please, Rob, I'm not breaking up with you. Everything's chill.
Hey, I'm just gonna be taking this bed out of the house real quick. Hey, do you want to go camping indoors tonight? That'll be fun, right? Let's put out the sleeping bags. Where do I do that, huh?
So, any of you do a lot of spots throughout the week, stand-up comedy spots, or do you find yourself working at the restaurant mostly? You got 2 restaurant jobs. Usually those are nighttime. You work.
No, well, like.
Are those both at the same restaurant?
I work 2 jobs.
Well, you could be
No,
like
I work
a
at 2
waitress in a, you know.
No, I work at 2 different separate restaurants.
2 different ones?
They're like right next to each other though.
Oh.
But no, before I started like school again this semester, like I was trying to get up. I was getting up like maybe 4 times a week, like really trying to do a lot of minutes like every week. But since school started, like I'm only able to do like 2 nights a week. So like tonight I come out, and then on Thursday nights is my other night that I do comedy.
You look like the president of the Chicano Studies program. You've taken that, right?
Thank you. I am Chicana, so yeah.
That's
So
right.
the restaurants are right next door to each other?
They're like one's upstairs. Like I work in like an outdoor mall, so one's upstairs and one's downstairs.
Do you ever like double book a shift and you have to like run it
Yeah,
up?
I've had to work a double before. It sucks ass.
Do you ever work at
both of them at the same time?
Like 3 companies?
Where's our waitress? They're like,
I work at 2 separate restaurants.
They are taking all of our jobs.
She's dressed like she'd be on the sitcom Saved by the Bell Pepper. You know what I'm talking about?
I loved it.
It's a good name for a restaurant.
All right, Paige. Well, you know, I feel like the curse of William Montgomery is on us, and our expectations are now too high for everybody. So it was a tough night, but fun meeting you, fun interview. So maybe there's only one thing we can do to battle the great curse of old William Montgomery. Let's bring up a little single week this guy doesn't come out of the bucket. He writes and performs a brand new minute every single week. He did it this week. This is his 5th new minute this week. Because he just did Monday, and then Grand Rapids, Lansing, Detroit. Here he is again, ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Hatch.
What's up? I hate when niggas say, Malcolm, when you make it, don't forget about me. Nigga, you still owe me $5. What you talking about? I hate me didn't say that shit. I hate people who complain about dumb shit like my leg itch, my feet itch. There's a nigga around the corner right now in a wheelchair with no legs who would take that itchy leg and itchy foot and walk around town. You got some scrapping cream? You got a dollar? My old girl crazy. Girl is crazy. Black girl call you one time, you don't answer, you cheating on her. She called you 3 times, she coming to your mama's house with a gun. Why you ain't answer the phone? I called you 3 times. My old girl was so crazy, she thought I was my mama. My mama beat her ass. And then they became best friends and they beat my ass. Why you ain't answer the phone? Because I ain't had no minutes. She loved me, bitch would have called the house.
Fuck yeah. Is that true? Have you dated a lot of crazy girls?
Yeah, a lot of crazy girls. Can I get some water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Heck yeah. Well, Malcolm, you just got back from an entire week or a weekend with us, a long weekend, extended. Did you have fun? Grand Rapids, Lansing, and Detroit?
That shit was fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what was that little laugh that you just did?
That's my laugh. That's a giggle.
You should do that after every joke. Right after you say it.
I did a lot in Detroit on accident.
I'm gonna whoop her ass. Am I right? Just trying to be.
I used to get tickled a lot, so the shit just came loud.
So now you're back. How's life been in the 24 hours that you've been back in Los Angeles? Everything
Talking
good?
to some rejoy.
Yeah.
Eating a lot of candy. Ooh, I got so much candy from Michigan.
Oh my god. By the way, people were literally, like, when Malcolm got on stage, people were literally, like, throwing bags of Sour Patch Kids.
Shame on you, you're killing my friends. Stop
Hey,
it.
I got on the stage in Detroit, and I came out with a joint. I'm like, what's up? And somebody threw some Sour Patches in my ankle, bro. That was cool. And I was like, who threw this? I was like, throw something else, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I call a diabetic stripper.
And you were weren't you outside during the drive-by? Or?
Yeah, I was outside, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It was so crazy because I was just talking. We was talking, and it was a truck, and I heard it, boom. It sounded cool, but I heard it like 5 more times. I was like, oh, these niggas for real, bro. Wow. And then there was a dude on the bike. The dude on the bike was a part of it. He was an actor. He wouldn't throw us off, but I'm a nigga. He had everything to do with it. It was crazy. And he was so scared, he threw the bike, but I thought he was gonna shoot one of us, because he just looked like he was ready to kill somebody.
I have no idea what actually happened.
Yeah. It was crazy, bro.
How did the guy on the bike was an actor, so you're saying he was in on it with
He was
people
definitely in it,
Yeah.
because he popped out of nowhere, and he just threw, that was a nice bike. Niggas ain't gonna just throw no bike like that. Hell no. And he took off running.
Wait a second, was this Officer Watkins' bicycle?
Yeah, that's the bike I've been looking for all damn day. I need to my bike. This guy took me to the drive-by.
Did it have a horn that sounded like that?
Yeah, that's how I get the perks.
That's a British bike, cop bike.
So, Tony.
Yes, Officer Joelberg.
I shared a room with Malcolm.
Yes, each night. What was that like?
It's amazing. I mean, it's interesting to see the way he writes. Like, we were napping every 20 minutes. He'd be staring at me while we were sleeping and thinking of some new idea. And so, like, all the shit he writes is like stuff that's just happening. So it's interesting to just watch it all kind of unfold. Like, he's just writing about all the current shit that's going on every night, you know?
Yeah, no, it's continuous. You remind me a lot of hanging out with Dave Attell, who is hilarious all the time. It's not like he's on all the time, but he's hilarious all the time. And
I didn't say that.
He got that way from thinking of what's the funniest possible thing. and doing comedy at the same time for whatever, 30, 35 years or whatever he's been doing it, but he wrapped his head around always being funny, and I can see her in the beginning stages of doing that, like you're working that muscle that way, and it really is interesting. You are truly like a 24-hour workhorse. Like he can't help himself. Quite often I noticed he was annoying some of the, perhaps a little bit of the Kill Tony crew, maybe Officer Watkins a little bit.
Yeah, because we were in a group setting and he was talking on the phone, and we were trying to have a conversation, and the person that he was on the phone with wasn't there, and I said, hey Malcolm, it's a little bit rude, my friend. You might want to end the phone call so we can engage with each other, my friend.
Yeah, we were eating McDonald's in a hotel lobby at 3 a.m. by the way, so way out of line. Your manners at those 3 a.m. McDonald's takeout 3 a.m.
Everybody gets a piece of Malcolm but me? Come on, I can't. Don't try to spin this negative on me. I just want some time with Malcolm. Gosh darn it, Tony.
Well, you should have stayed in the room with them.
Yeah, next time we'll put you two in a room together. That'd be great.
And then next time I'll room with you, Red Man. How's that sound?
Yeah, Red Man.
No.
See how you see.
No, I'm a grown adult.
Jeremiah would draw a line in the middle of the room if he slept with Red Man.
You guys don't want to sleep in the same fart chamber as Red Man?
Yeah. Vito baby.
There's ham.
Get to know the real Death Squad.
Did he sleep in, talk in his sleep or do any like snore?
No, I was scared that I was gonna say something racist in my sleep.
That's true.
Just so Michigan knows, I mean, every day he's like, I don't know what minute it is, and then like would figure it out that day. So just so you know, he was thinking of it that day.
Yeah, did you end up saying anything racist in your sleep? Do you know?
Yeah, but he had his headphones on, and black people sleep with their headphones on, and he said that he's like, it's all good, I wouldn't have heard anything. And honestly, his phone was off. He still sleeps with the headphones on.
That's called sleeping comfortable.
Hell yeah, Malcolm. Well, thanks. You did it again. Another brand new fun night for Malcolm Hatch. All right, back to the bucket we go. Let's do it. You guys ready to meet another human being? Come on, you guys can do better than that. We're coming down the home stretch. All right, make some noise for Tracy Walker, everyone. Tracy Wakens? Walking?
Blacklisted.
Oh, yes. All right.
Probably changing her tampon.
Why do you say things like that? I have no idea, but it doesn't really make sense.
Bodes really well for you.
On to the next one. It's David Wish, everybody. David Wish. David Wish. Here we go. Clap your hands one more time for David Wish.
How about that? It's actually Daniel Salomon. But how y'all doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm from Boston. Yeah, Boston in the building. Living out in Los Angeles, you get to talking to people and they say, hey, where you from? If you're from Boston, like a regular guy from Boston. So where you from? Oh, Marty from South Boston. How you doing? That's a regular guy from Boston. I'm black. I'm from Boston. It's not like I'm from Chicago or Philly. You meet a black guy from Philly. Yo, where you from? I'm from Philly. You already know he's from Philadelphia. You meet a black guy from Chicago. Where you from? I'm from the Chi. He's from Chicago. You meet a black guy from Boston. So where you from? I'm from Boston. Yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah.
All right. So what's your name?
Daniel Salomon.
What?
Daniel Salomon.
Daniel Solomon.
Yeah.
So why'd you sign up as David Wish?
He's like, I didn't.
Did you not? Did you sign up as David Wish?
I sure as hell did.
It's okay, son.
Check his ID, officer.
You can tell the truth. We're on your side.
As long as you're on my side. I did.
What did you do? What tell?
I don't believe him.
You heard me.
So
You came up.
I plead.
You're guilty?
I plead.
Book him for life! Get him out of here! He's not allowed on this stage again.
So,
okay, Officer Watkins.
so you went up under somebody else's name.
Come again?
So you went up under somebody else's name. You
I wrote
cheated.
that. I wrote
Why did you? It's a very simple question. If you just answer it honestly, then all the awkwardness is going to end.
I plead. I wrote that.
But why?
Okay, then you're good. This is
Okay, Officer Watkins, can you
You can
stop
have
questioning
write
for a
David
second?
Wish on this piece of paper and see if the
we could do a
penmanship
test.
matches.
I help me breathe.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Sign up as David Wish, and we'll do a handwriting analysis.
Hold the paper.
I got the paper.
Sign up exactly like you did. Like, do it right now. Yeah.
He decided to take a wish, take a chance.
It fucking says
Stay
Daniel
away.
Solomon.
All right, let's bring it over here.
Let's take a look at this.
No, it's definitely the same handwriting.
Same
Yeah, very good. All right, now if you just answer this, put Officer Watkins, please, for the love of fucking God, will you please get back on your fucking stool? This is a huge break in show
We're all
protocol.
clear here, okay?
All right, there you go, all clear. Yep.
Give it up for the cop.
There you go. So I'm gonna ask you the same exact question I've been asking you since you got up here. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Why would you sign up as
Why would you do that?
David
Why
Wish?
would you sign up? Why would you sign up as a different name, huh?
All right, the sirens.
Jeremiah,
I
he's
hear
not
the
answering
sirens.
the question
I
when
hear
you
the
do
sirens.
that. You're
I hear the
freaking him
sirens.
out. So to move on the show on, let's just take a break.
This is a cool ass show.
Yes. So Daniel, let me ask you a question. Why the fuck did you sign up as David Wish? Straight to the podcast.
Option number 3415.
Very good.
Chicago precinct coming at you.
I've
Great.
signed up so many times for this show.
And wait, I love this thing that people keep bringing up, I noticed the last few weeks. To where they think that... So let me ask you something. You've never gotten on this show before, right? And you were signing up as what? What was your name? Daniel what?
Daniel Solomon.
And you were convinced what? That your name was unlucky or something?
No! Yo, I have one of the luckiest names in Hollywood.
Okay, wait. This whole thing's so weird. I wonder how it got to be so weird.
Did it look you like put multiple names in the bucket?
Come again with the
Did
what?
you put multiple names in the
Never
bucket?
have, and never will.
Is that true, or why do you say that?
Well, we can look for the handwriting.
I'm not that guy. I'm not. You could search that bucket.
Detective
Nothing
Walsh will handle
fugazi in that bucket.
So here you go. Why would you sign up?
I mean, all the
as
handwriting
David
really
Wish?
kind of looks the same.
All right.
Can you give me an answer?
Okay, all
An
right.
honest
All right,
answer to the question.
You're gonna beat this one.
You
out.
weren't funny in the minute, so I don't know why you're trying to be now.
Take that.
Hey, I'm just gonna count that as self-defense.
I'll take that.
Okay.
All right.
So why David Wish?
I figured. Oh, okay. We seen this name already.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
He's saying the bucket is rigged.
No, I'm not saying the bucket is rigged. What I'm saying is, okay, hey, I'm the one talking here.
Wow, look at this. This is a WWE promo.
Like Mike Tyson's aborted fetus. All right,
Man, look how this is all turned against you.
Possible
You were
suspect.
paranoid that something was
5'9", African American, could have a weapon on him where he
we got a 3'2".
All right. Well, I mean, so you thought what? That we'd try to get only new people up, but you have never been pulled out of the bucket. I mean, we met William Montgomery, who I know has signed up every Monday for 3 months. We found out tonight.
Yeah, I know he's been signing up.
And had he signed up as David Wish, I would have asked him why the fuck. If he came up and he goes, "My name's really William Montgomery," like I read it wrong or something. You know you did that.
Man, you got me on Front Street right now, bro.
No, I bet. It's weird. It's an awkward situation. You're the only guest who I've ever spent 7 minutes asking the exact same question to over and over again.
How do you feel about that?
Suspect is on foot, considered dangerous, and could be part of the Jamaican bobsled team.
All right, Daniel. Well, it's just taken me so long to get anything out of you, and
You've gotten a lot out of me, right?
No.
Take the knee. Or don't, I don't know.
It's kind of a bummer, actually.
Yeah, it really is. We had to do a handwriting analysis test. That's a first.
Well, you've gotten to know me better. You know, like now you know my penmanship.
No, I've gotten to know you more. I wouldn't say better. I think it's more for worse. The more I find out, the more I don't like you. What are those O's? Is this Springer?
Tony, I just got the police sketch back from the station, and all it says is black guy on it.
All right.
Yeah, you're like Danny Frown.
Okie dokie, guys. Well.
Hey, at least we got to know him better, though, right?
You know, one of the main things with this show that I always preach to the people that get pulled out of the bucket, especially during the interview part, is honesty. You know, because honest things always translate. You signed up in a disguised name and then corrected. Yes, Officer Watkins.
Final question: how do you say Hyundai Elantra? If you answer incorrectly, you will have to leave.
Take your time.
Hyundai Elantra.
Get this guy off the stage.
All right. Next time, sign up as your real name, and hopefully we won't remember that any of this happened. There he goes, David Wish. You get called what you sign up as on this show. You're David Wish forever.
David Wish AOL at Twitter. I don't know what it was, but I don't like that guy.
Oh, he's back.
What?
Wow. Everything.
There is no jaywalking on the stage.
Okay. I believe we've met this person before. Make some noise for Jessica Lee, everyone. Jessica Lee? Jessica Lee. There she comes from the farthest part of the room. You guys having fun out there, huh? It's chaos. Anything can happen. This is one of the least produced shows in the history of all shows. One more time for Jessica Lee.
So I lost 180 pounds recently. Thank you. I'm kind of sad about it though. He was really fine as fuck. He had to go though. He wasn't hooting the pussy. Where's that chic guy at? No, but he did try to impress me one time. We went to my favorite takeout place and he reached in and he said, "Girl, pick out whatever you like. I got you." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." He said, "Just as long as it's not from the hot food section." You know, that EBT struggle love. You know, I've been called white trash before. I'm not really comfortable with that term, though, white trash. I've been looking for alternatives. I've decided on white compost. Yeah, I mean, it's still trash, but it's just nutrient dense. I got a lot to give, guys. I got a lot to give. Now, all right, we're gonna do that.
Fuck yeah. Jessica Lee. This is your first time on the show, right?
It is my first time on the show. I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't go right after William Montgomery.
Right.
What's your real name?
It's Jessica, Jessika.
K.A., is that real?
It is real. My mother named me that. People oftentimes think that I've changed my name, spell it like that because I want to be black. But in fact, my mother really did name me that. I think she knew.
Was Jessica already taken? Or
because she wanted to be black?
No, I think she knew I would want to be. No, but I'm just kidding. No.
Is your mom sort of a hippie?
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She has done like everything under the rainbow, but most recently she was in the Navy.
That includes William Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
Has she done yoga?
No, but she used to date, what's that?
I believe when you do called pansexual. Jessica, why do you dress like a 6-year-old girl that was allowed to wear whatever she wanted for the day?
Curtains on, man. I do have princess curtains.
Wow.
I don't know.
Princess
I'm from Brooklyn. We just do things differently there. I'd be cute.
The guy said that you have princess curtains?
That I was wearing.
You showed that guy your pussy?
Whatever it takes, honey.
You got princess curtains. No, I just sat in glitter earlier.
Hell yeah, I love your Lord of the Rings bag too. No, I'm still talking about your pussy, not that. Yeah. So how long have you been doing stand-up, Jessica?
Just under 6 months.
Just under 6 months.
I actually did my first set on April Fool's Day. What?
Officer Watkins, what are you laughing
I just imagine that she calls her butthole Mordor and everybody's trying to get to it. I just had this thought. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but you came to me and you know.
I called your pussy a Lord of the Rings bag.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just as long as you call my pussy.
Wait, say that again?
Wait, what? What's wrong with it?
No, nothing's wrong with it.
You're like, as long as you call it a
Going
pussy,
well
do
with
people mistake it for something else?
No, just call it. Like,
oh my God, look at that wet napkin down there. Oh, it's gross. Oh, what is it?
I am a squirter.
You are? Is that true?
It is true.
Wow, so when you have an extreme orgasm, you pee everywhere.
Kind of, sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a little urine mixed in.
It better not be public urination.
We're not getting into a squirting debate right now.
No,
Do you like anal?
No, I don't.
Tony.
You know, I don't understand this fetish with booty holes these days. Like, I want an old-fashioned man. Can we go back to eating the pussy, guys, please? Like, what is up with the booty holes? I don't get it.
What have guys been trying to do to your booty hole?
Everybody wants to eat the booty now. Am I correct?
Wow, no, maybe that's just your booty. Maybe it's.
I mean, it's a good booty.
I don't know if that's how it really works. Maybe you just have a scary-looking pussy. Maybe those princess curtains.
Hollywood bear, bitch.
I met a girl who was a squirter once, and she shot lemon lime soda into my mouth.
Fago.
Wow.
Fago. I squirt Fago, bitches.
No. So, Jessica, that's fun. You have a boyfriend?
No, I let the guy I was seeing go. He was
You let him go? What are you, one of the police officers?
Are you a contractor?
He was a homosexual.
You let him go? What was he, your starting pitcher?
No, but listen, if you're gonna be a homosexual.
A hobosexual?
A hobosexual. I don't have a cold, I said hobo.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, if you're gonna be that, make yourself useful. Like, either be really good at sex or do the fucking dishes. Like, something.
You can't be both.
It's a pretty high bar you're setting there.
I know. Looking like this, and I have high expectations. What am I gonna do?
Fuck me good or do the dishes.
Right?
I'm going to go do the dishes.
Wash my dishes in my squirt.
Fuck me good or wash the dishes. Either way, wear a rubber.
You can put me on tap at a fucking Mexican 7-Eleven.
Is that really
That's
true?
true. It's so
true. What happens? Like, if a guy fucks you, a bunch of liquid flows out? Really?
I mean, projectile, oftentimes.
Wow. Is it like the kind of projectile, like, when it's still happening, or is it like the type of, like, pull out real fast, like, that you see on...
Oh, no, it's happening.
It's just everywhere, no matter what.
So it's like a sprinkler system.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like fucking an open end of a fire hydrant.
Yes.
Do you put pee pads down on your bed before you have sex?
No,
That's all you are?
Oh my God. You actually got a laugh there until the end, Brian. You really...
I was doing a Shark Tank thing.
The puppy pads are not big enough, like a tarp. Those.
And you keep wondering why people call you white trash. It's puzzling.
Where are you from, Jessica?
I grew up in South Florida, but I lived in Brooklyn for a long time.
And you're from South Florida? My God.
I know.
It's all starting to make sense now.
I'm a cracker-ass cracker.
What's your tattoo on your wrist right there? Is it?
This is, for people that have tattoos, Friday the 13th, there's like little holidays. This is my little Friday the 13th tattoo.
Oh.
It's LA.
Oh yeah, all the famous holidays.
It's also
Because nothing turns a guy on like cold murder.
It's my lucky number. What can I say?
What do you do for a living?
I do catering. I bartend private events. I do lots of shit. I also moonlight as a Airbnb maid.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a single mom, so I like to make as much money as I can.
Gotta give it up for the single mom.
Hell yeah, we love single moms.
For the kids. Give it up for the kids.
We gotta do it. And hey, while we're at it, give it up for the troops.
How old's your kid?
No way around it.
My son's 16.
Your son is 16.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shit.
When did you have him? When you were 4?
No, I'm an old bitch.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
You didn't seem like it at all.
I didn't have him as a teenager.
You have such a young spirit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I'm trying to figure out what my comedy age is. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be honest about my age.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, why would you lie about
I'm
your age?
41.
Looks like your squirts have found a youth.
The only old bag on this stage is the one wrapped around you for some reason. Look at that canteen from the Wild West.
Does it count as a fanny pack?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You have a lot of keys. You definitely are an Airbnb maid.
I know.
Incredible. So what do you like to do for fun, Jessica?
What do I like to do for fun? I am an avid hiker. I like to camp. I'm a national parks nerd.
Hell yeah, no, I can tell. You have Old Faithful right between your legs.
Wow. What's your favorite national park?
I am gonna say Sequoia.
All right.
I like those big, hard.
Well, half the precinct is pitching a tent right now, so.
Hey, who's pitching a tent?
What's your second?
The other guys.
What's your second favorite national park?
I love Officer Watkins is trying to follow up on these questions. Make sure you're telling the truth here.
I like.
You've never been to a national park, have you?
No, I have.
Okay. Yeah. All right, sure.
All right, Jessica. Well, is your 16-year-old a boy or a girl?
He's a boy. His name's Lucas. I'm really proud of him. He is wanting to be an architect. So this summer he got a scholarship to go to Yale to study architecture.
Wow, scholarship at 16. Officer Watkins?
I don't know how to tell you this, but he's a squirter too.
What are you teaching him how to build fountains?
Mom, you're embarrassing me. Stop squirting all over the house.
You asked for a super soaker.
So he got a scholarship for Yale.
He did.
Well, that's good because Lord knows you can't pay for it.
No, I can't.
It's funny to make jokes about poor people in this economy, right?
I cannot. But you know, he's giving back. He just went to work with Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, that's cool. So he's building houses?
Yeah, he's building houses.
Did they send him somewhere wild or?
Yeah, he was in Watts this weekend.
Watts?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How many watts?
He is like fucking 200 watts. That kid. He is.
Can I ask you something about him? Is he real?
He is real. You can find him on my Instagram at JessicaLee_comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of adults follow your little kid on Instagram.
Oh, I mean, he's not a little kid. He's
Your mom's a
16.
squirter, dude.
This episode brought to you by Squirt. All right, Jessica. Well, it was nice to meet you. Thank you so much. You guys want to do one more? Let's do one last one.
She's the first one who touched me as she was leaving.
Oh, she touched you?
Right on the shoulder.
Squirt all over you, man.
I'm don't think so.
All right, I believe this person's been on this show before. Let's all find out together. Put your hands together for Andrew Rose. Andrew Rose.
How you doing, everybody? Awesome. So, yeah, great. I had open heart surgery when I was 16. Yeah, I wanted a Prius, but fuck, what are you gonna do? The reason I had the surgery is because I have a heart condition called Hypertrophic Cardiomyopathy. It's an enlargement in part of the heart, sadly. It's the only enlarged organ I'll give. Also a joke, hashtag medium. So, when you go in for the surgery, they make you take a medical questionnaire to make sure you're not gonna be allergic to anything, right? First question that she asked me was, are you allergic to anything? I was like, kryptonite. And she goes, how do you spell that? J-O-K-E. It's early, I'm gonna let that one slide. The next question was, do you have any religious preferences? I was like, well, I prefer Christians, but if all you have is Jews, take what I can get. Can't be picky right now. Last question was, are you allergic to latex? And I said, no, but don't tell my girlfriend.
Okay, Andrew Rose. Have you been on this show before?
I have once, 2-3 months ago.
2 or 3 months ago.
Whenever Natasha and Moshe were there.
Oh, okay. That was fun for you?
I had a blast, yeah.
Did we, in that interview part, did we give you some advice to start wearing a little tiny miniature backpack on stage?
It was mine. I felt like I needed a pair.
What do you keep in that bad boy? I would almost say that sort of qualifies almost in this world as sort of a fanny pack in the way I label things, like a backpack on strings.
Honestly, it's just my fucking just random shit.
Why don't we find out the truth? Let's play What's in That Fanny Pack. Bill Tony favorite game. All right, you're gonna give it to us? All right.
There's a pair of sunglasses and a shit ton of bracelets.
Brendan, proceed with caution. There could be a bomb in there.
Brendan's going in. He's got
Anything sharp that's gonna poke us in here?
Is there a rabbit in there?
No.
Wow, there's a bracelet. What does that say?
That's a cock ring.
Certified rosebud for a rose comedy. What is this, for like a dead kid or some shit?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What's that?
It's just my bracelets that I have. My personal bracelets.
Oh, that's your merch?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for you.
A rosebud comedy.
A rose comedy.
Wow.
Bracelets, yeah.
Tons of them. You want me to throw them out in the crowd? No, I'm kidding.
I got 1,200 of them for free. Fucking go for it.
A deck of cards? Do you know some magic tricks?
I do.
Really? Is that for magic? Hell yeah, absolutely do a fucking magic trick.
It's really all those bracelets.
Oh, our first ever magic trick on the show. We got magical lighting for Andrew Rose. No magic music, it seems, but it's a shame we don't have somebody that plays music on this show. Yes, everyone knows Heartlight by Neil Diamond is pure magic music. This makes total sense.
It's because he had heart surgery.
Oh, yes, out of all the songs with heart in it.
No, it's from E.T.
Okay. Not yet. Can we take it out, right? Yeah, 100%. All right, I got it.
Wow.
For the audio listeners.
He is taking a card out. Ben Bailey is taking a card. I see what it is. Officer Watkins sees what it is. The audience, Brendan, Red Band, all saw what it is.
We all saw
I didn't know Theo Von did magic.
Ben is putting the card on top.
Is this your card, Ben?
Yep, still on top for sure. I believe him. That seemed like a clean shuffle. We're watching him shuffle the deck.
This is my favorite magic podcast.
No, it's not on bottom. No, it's not on top. This is the crazy part.
Everybody say jump.
On the count of
3.
Whoa! Podcast listeners know that when you heard Neil Diamond's heart that the magic trick worked.
How the hell did you do that? You cannot lie to a cop.
That was the goddamn 6 of spades. Came right out of that. Wow, holy shit. Wow, look at that.
What are these extra cards that you put on the table here?
It's just like the Jokers and all that bullshit.
Let's see if you can get these cuffs off you.
So I actually have a really good note for your stand-up comedy. Do magic. It's better. Once you're good at it, it's better. It takes like too long to get really good at this. How long have you been on stand-up for?
6 years.
6 years. Where at?
Started in Oklahoma.
Started in Oklahoma.
Dude, go to Jersey.
I've heard.
How long have you been in Los Angeles?
Actually, last Monday was 1 year.
Wow, congratulations. There you go. So, other than magic and stand-up, what else are you into? You seem like you're a man of many,
bracelets.
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff. I play guitar, I write songs,
You drum at all?
No, I do not.
Oh, too bad. You fucking idiot.
Well, Andrew, this was a quick one because we are at the end of the show. So it was nice to meet you. Thanks for your magic. Thanks for your stuff. That was Andrew Rhodes. And this is this week's episode of Kill Tony. So much fun. Make some noise for Brendan Walsh, everybody. He's in Chicago on Saturday at the North Theater. Is that right? North Bar. And then October 27th, he's at the Good Comedy Theater in Philly, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How about you make some noise for Ben Bailey, everybody? Come on. This Friday is headlining the Improv on Melrose, the 19th of October. He's at Bay City, Michigan at the State Theater. November 29th, St. Louis Funny Bone. And January 11th through the 13th at the La Jolla Comedy Store. Check out this amazing drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt, everyone. All these things are available at ryanjebelt.com, including some of the famous Kill Tony posters and things like that. Jeremiah Watkins and Pat Reagan have a brand new music video out. Reagan and Watkins. My boy
My name is Jeremiah.
My name is Jeremiah. A little straight edge rap from the new. You can catch it on the YouTube page. Just go to any of his or anyone's social media.
Go to youtube.com/Jeremiah Watkins, or just go to ReaganandWatkins.com.
Yeah, why not do that? Reagan is spelled ReganAndWatkins.
Yeah.
How about one more time for Jeremiah Watkins, everybody? How about one more time for the great Joel Jimenez? Joel's on all social media sites and mostly sorry. Anything else, Joel?
Yeah, I just want to say we love Michigan. Thank you to Nicholas, Joe, Mason for hooking me with drum sets, and shout out to fucking Founders Brewing, man. Luke Sass, he took care of us out there.
You're damn right he did. So much fun at Founders Brewing Company. We were at the 9th largest brewing company in the United States, right there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We had a great lunch, great time, great shows. Officer Watkins?
Also, Jay Larson is on Jeremiah Wonders this week if you're a Crab Feast fan, so check that out as well.
All right. Anything else from you guys? Thank you.
I should say that there's new episodes of Cash Cab on Saturdays.
My favorite shows ever. Every time I see you, I'm literally holding back the entire time, wanting to talk about how much I love that show. So
it's a great show. I appreciate it. This is a great show too. This is fucking fun as hell, man.
Has there been a porn version called Smash Cast? Like
Well, my mom just heard the Cash Cab announcement and she just squirted, so.
Don't forget that Robinhood is an amazing app. You got a free stock. Go to the ktshow.robinhood.com right now. Get free stock. How crazy is that?
That's crazy. Get that Apple stuff.
And get some anti-aging cream from forhims.com. Go to forhims.com/TonySC.
And get the Kill Tony shirt out in the lobby.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, episodes 299 and 300 of this show, Kill Tony, are happening live in San Francisco on October 12th. That's a really, really, really big night for us. A lot of the crew here is going up there. I feel like a lot of the main comedians from here are going to go up there. There's always we've always had amazing sold-out shows in San Francisco. It's sort of like, I don't know like what it's comparable to. It's like our Texas. I guess something like that, but I don't know. It's like
home away from home.
What band has like a connection with a city or something like that? It's like Boston. Oh, Jesus. Yes, it's like Boston.
Yeah, like when Boston plays in Boston.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yes, there you go.
And I'll be in Chicago this Saturday. Get tickets.
That's right. And that's right. And I'm going to Toronto tomorrow morning. I have 5 solo stand-up shows. 2 or 3 of them are already sold out. Kill Tony's sold out. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you, live audience, for being here tonight. We love you. Have a great night.
Sure.